Okay, so we think we might have taken a little bit of a wrong turn because the path is a lot more resistant to us now, and we're just packing up our cameras to keep going. We're going to try to find our way back, but we think we could tell from the topography where we might have gone wrong, so we're going to try to get out of this tangled brush and get onto something a little bit easier. So we got this this gully full of rocks and boulders. It's kind of fun to walk through. It's just very steep. Yeah, we got more of it going this way.
About ready to get to the summit.
Rocket Brad. Brad thinks he saw some grubs up here in some trees. He's going to get them for food. They're up on top of the hill. And basically, this is the same terrain that was inside the cave, but only outside the cave. So if you saw our last episode, there's a lot of climbing, a lot of tight fits. They're not through rhododendron, or they're not through tunnels this time. They're through rhododendrons, which is different. But yeah, Brad found a hole.
And there's less dust.
Less dust. That's a plus.
And we're just taking a second to rest. It was pretty tiring just getting this far, and Rob's changing his socks out, getting a drink. How do you feel so far?
I'm getting there. I'm getting pretty tired. Gotta keep going, right?
That last little bit of scramble was just like
Mind-numbing.
yeah, it was just, it's so like
Well, we did about what, 1,000 to 1,500 feet of elevation in 400 yards.
yeah, it was we were getting a lot more rise than run, and it was like just kind of trudging, you know. It just seemed like it just kept going and going
rock climbing.
and going. Yeah, little bits of rock climbing throughout it, and what's ahead looks even steeper. So but this is what it's all about. We gotta push ourselves to the limits. All right, Rob, what do you feel right now?
I'm getting tired. Getting a little thirsty. I'm trying to conserve as much water as I can, because once we get up on the exposed rock, we won't have any shade. This might have been a little bit more than I thought it would be. More than I bargained for, but we're getting it done. Pretty exciting. We're getting in the wet rock right now. I'm actually in a really cool spot. It's like a breeze coming in from underneath this rock. Quite a bit of shade. Got some water in here too.
It's like nature's refrigerator over here.
Absolutely.
Well, we're finally out of the scrambling through mess of roots, leaves, and here we are at the bluffs. Sharp incline here now. It's all boulders, and all I see is this wall just keeps going, and now we gotta find the cat stairs. What we were on before was not in fact the cat stairs, but it's here somewhere. Now we gotta find the way up this cliff to the top of the ridge, and then our long battle uphill will be over. It'll be time to head downhill. Last challenge. You know, and as I stand here looking at these cliffs, and I had some experience climbing, and you know, it's so tiring to get here, but now that I'm here, I wish I was just fresh. So all of this is climbable, and the cat stairs is supposed to be a lot easier than it looks, so I know that there's a path up these cliffs, but I'm just thinking there's got to be a lot of other ways to climb this, and it would be fun just to come up here and explore and just play and see different ways to climb up this. You know, maybe rig up some lines just for safety, you know, use a harness, but still try to climb on all this. You know, maybe not this slick part where the water's running down, but this is just gorgeous. And behind us, we're so high, it's just like you can barely see some of the tall mountains off in the distance, but it's just like this powdery blue sky all around. I love it. So, the camera that Rob's holding was perched on my backpack. When I went to pick it up, the camera went tumbling down here, falling like a wounded skier down a mountain, just flopping and fumbling. So I did not want to lose my camera or the records of this adventure, so I went plunging down after it and probably just had to, you know, it only took about 20 seconds to get back down in this mess of just roots and rhododendron and trees, but then I had to climb up the last little bit that was just awful. Have to do that twice, but I got my camera back and I tested it and it still works. So, but just goes to show you how quick you can react and how hard you can go.
I think the quote was, "There goes your camera, Brad. Not without me."
Yeah, I did say that. I went after it. I said, "Not without me, it's not." I'm not letting this thing get away. I'm not gonna give up easy. So. All right, here we go.
So, walk up here. Looked like a bubble bath somebody took. Cast down from the top there. Turns out it's snow and ice. It's 70 degrees outside right now, at least. And
we feel even hotter.
and we got snow. I feel like making a snowball and hitting Brad with it, but I probably shouldn't because my hands will get cold.
Well, Tara did that and hit me in the crotch. All right, so we're on the westernmost point of the pinnacle, and we're not sure if this is it or not, but there's definitely a path here. It looks like we can go up it. We have this overhanging rock over here, dripping water. It's very moist and mossy on the side of the mountain. And let's see if I can show you where we're going. Yeah, that looks like a path. So right here, this part is basically a crawl under rhododendron. My backpack's getting snagged. Actually, the treasure I found in my backpack's getting snagged. But actually, I can do this. I'm a small guy. I can do this just by not really even on hands and knees. Just I can get on my feet and get real low. Wiggle up through here. I feel kind of like a snake. Oddly, moving through all this brush. Oops. Oh, I'm getting snagged again. Can you pull that out of there for me? All right, a little backpack malfunction. Okay. Up, up, up. Uppity up. Now I can stand up again. So, we're walking back down the path. It's an old road lined with stone walls, and it's actually kind of creepy to be out here in the dark. Rob's got this massively powerful flashlight here. We both got our headlamps on. We got our second wind a while back after we replenished our water supply to stream. Here's the wall. Right here, the stone wall. Rob, what do you think?
It was an adventure. We persevered. I panicked a little bit, but, you know, nothing like being in the woods at dark. Kind of like being in a cave in the dark. Experience. You know?
That's right. We're no strangers to darkness.
Yeah, it's like, here we are, we're wandering through the woods at night. We finally find our way back to where we were after, you know, about 12 hours in the woods. Which, you know, we were not prepared for, and it's been an experience. And one I'll never forget.